Our Kwaba SI Ediban Nimdia News Review, Nimdia News, always the best news in town. In Semi Brunana, say Koso Ebio, Ewo Ghana, Amai Muhammad Kacho say for politics and governance, dear. Odi Nimdia News are nowadays. Asem. We bring you all news and Ebio Sono Yedi AC, Amai want also in Ansho Brown, and Musa to Miakabi. Yentian Simbia, AC, whom baby as Susan at the bottom, and so Ebefa. Ghana had politics is about NPP, NDC, and all other political parties are a trenchia waha. And now what in some say, which now what in some say, now in some be essay. I'm a per se, ye betie a 9.4 second comedian who anum. Ye betie in some no about ye are near the adventure and so about. Press out the comment. Everybody said a baby to me, Unia King and so dear man. Before that, no so no subscribe to your channel, no. Name the news, and some all other relevant news. If a politics from our Ghana. Yentin see me emergency, na press out the adventure and so ever to ya. Yentimra, Yaba de Rubia near Masaka.
Hey, FM.
Yeah, wuni yewura Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Mo kwa probo ewo apoye emantam na enkomo no tesɛn.
Medase, near kind of my main fan trackers as of my way for. And okay, you're about me a big be across the country. Na may no Eastern region no or fear a 2-day tour. Now, who shall the first leg of 2-day tour? A year of 20 executives, both current and former. Also, we share Council of Patrons and Elders. Now we share regional executives, former and current. These are the managers of the party at the constituency and regional levels. Now, what the December 2 of my name, now almost also no Edia Quadrin Dream and Daimu. Now, yes, I say a yomo, a repair of 3.3 work. Now, the next phase of a will begin a constituency by constituency. I don't know could do one to be a polling station for electoral area coordinators. So or more ever form. There may be a conversation with former constituency executives, current constituency executives, council of elders, council of patrons, former regional executives, current regional executives, former parliamentary candidates, and the former members of parliament. And then penny for Omo Kaho. Inti Wadaroma, yeah, Ira, Dr. Bawumia, no pay Simwa, Yakwakoye, or a play mountain, and next, a mix nano. And home in full in a mechacho. Your first point to call, you call it could share the first group not a walk in Coco. Now, if in Coco, what won't be a quacopi, yeah. At Tim zone, at Mansa zone, San and Fair Horn. Quebecoa, yeah, not so no award. If you are a copy of Sikaman area, it's a region, your zoning, your zoning is a region into zones, you're divided into zones. In Tiana, the Queue block, the Bequaco, the Achimansa block, Yaquaco Sikaman block, a Sikaman blocker in Sawema Doje, at Delson. And a friend saying, as a man can say, men important Mohonom. A Quakade, a Quachadas, that's a command block. And a Samantha block of Wasia, you be or da at Chelsea, at Sims Wedro, and Sunny Enclave. So, who block no, that is a whole camp between in prior so a farm plains north and south, and I think Coco. Now, for Channel, why a Crobo block, why cabin captain block.
After yeah, me right, you know, baby, ye mammy kakra.
What I'm boy.
Na mami ray, and commodian yana a gina dear ben so pa.
I could not try this April. Dr. Bawumia will be taking his case to the delegates. About 1 hour call, you know, Anya, and so no, on now, Udianim. I say, on your sea, forces to Kusia. Now, the Nasam to him. There be a cool year or become one second. The Brigadier says, Shimukena or become one second. You will be so no better service. I mean, person I preempt any be a mebo boss. Penifoni this is with Dinechi, the honorable upon Koma, so the honorable Frank cannot dumpre, the honorable Ida Ajoyce. We almost won I am Nasibian from Mufi region hall. The honorable Michael Oche Bessie, the honorable Kingsley Ajiman, the honorable Kofia Henkra Mafo, the honorable Kwame Apia Kodia. I'm the number one member constituency saying Sehon Chinama, Ayediama. Kwame.
Yeah.
The Honorable Lorette Asante, the Honorable Duke Oforiata, the Honorable Nana Ampawa de Frempong, me myself, I say so no, yeah, Chimoda MP, and me KD MP, the Momo Wakwentum. Now, so,
honorable Ajare.
Yes, I may a kedi quite brim, or not so acquaintum, but also can't Jumadia Yedi home, or nay at some MP now.
Hey, honorable Ajare, or a tough guy, wouldn't say. Can you call New York or no Ajare or Diminam Town?
Me a crata, no,
a tough guy.
Yeah,
Aye.
It's a Kwame, may can say almost about 14 to 15 members of parliament. Dodo no ewo Ghana and Omne former flag bearer at Eastern region, and these are MPs from the Eastern region. Yes, and we are also going to also support and make a case for the BIE General. Nya Jane there, and the Omo Kunina, Sana Mekano, Omuna NPP this year. When you be Nya but make a case why you think it should be this person or that person. That case now, Yemubidi said it should be Dr. Bawumia. That's the reason why I hear call. Because if he said the appropriate, we have a party to build, and we will need everybody on board to build this party. See, Kasanin Bete, Kasanin Beye, Kasa Ibu, it is an internal contest. And may the NPP delegates also have a favorable consideration of Dr. Bawumia. Kwame, about why I call him. Nipa to aba anauma to aba for varied reasons. Obi wo ho no mo a sebe prediasa. Na o ye adwuma bi. Ewo yemfa ne say financial institution. If you are the banking sector clean up by or a part in the permanent adwuma. Sa nipa no e dia na ban team upon say ye save bank no. But the ripple effect and say, oh, you soon a Juma fair. Sani Panabi or the Yaudi and Quanko Tuaba. That decision I want Franco Tuaba. It will have nothing to do with Mamprusi or Kusasi, Christian or Muslim. Not nothing. They are purely based on the pocket economy. Who on more a party? The batch will be workers a moi of a frep and Nubia when you are the many. Answer the Medina school be young finance. For a party, 5 years no, a decision. I'm a one quarter. That decision won't mean link it to whether you're Muslim. I'm asking you no dear enemy Christian. I'm asking you no dear enemy Kusasi. I know you're Dagomba and Amampus. It was a decision on who did it. Let's say kind of party one, but party done in the teacher. You are not so see one more. You on more you put over about police station. So did you say, Sabe, in Penifon Kwaku all the time, I am friendly. Or I can do when it seems said, Sabe, you're prediator. A year, the beer, the party no be no Nipa Kakrebi pen on Monsaka. This only panel is a and one to Mapa. That is the same thing from the post. We talked about it. It's not because we are not getting a man to see or Kusas. Upu on one, or I should say, dear Samioku, away Nelly. But now reception, ya most Samio who come and answer if you are coming to make or reception. When you're Samio, maybe you are any plan of the Yao acid and said, none of the dear hear me and I'm a shisha for me. If you are saying, no, Sadia, and you do a one among what to Maba. Sani Pano, the decision to stay away from the polls. it can't all land it on Bawumia. But on an hour could yen. If you didn't know it, I'm one church and Yemen this year said it will be throwing the baby away with the bad water. See, Kwame, I say so. Will be an embarrassing. NPP's own electoral advantage they will have over the NDC going into 2028. Let's say, as for South Africa, they quantify the number of them. 96. Yeah, the President Kufoko the wisdom in consistency. Yeah, the President Kufoko will be in 2000. 96, when you have 39%. The party for the Esabon Chidom and Mujidi and then a coy in the year 2000. Then I first smiled on him at the Abani to me in 2004. Professor Nelson accepted President Kufoko 2008. NBC this year, SNP and your prof in Apon or Kaka. Since I'm finding could be 204 year man, about 208. Can afford to Obama Professor Mel. 2012, Yankopon in his own infinite wisdom, a man penny. 2016, Ghana Fortune another so on the protocol 20,000 and 208, 2012, 2016, Mahama versus Sekufuado. Ghana for Kai Sekufuado has been consistent on the ballot. Yem1, near any also near my pa, you winning. Obi be not to about in 204. Nani Pano was to about 4 times and Sani Pano would have seen President Mahama on the ballot for 4 times. Mahama him on the ballot in 2012. Mahama him on the ballot in 2016. Mahama him on the ballot in 2020. You know, say Mahama him on the ballot in 2024. So it was a familiar face for the person on the ballot. A new face that voter was seeing was Bawumia, even though he had been running mate. Kwame, running mate is never on the ballot. The amount of ballot paper no one are the presidential candidates. Ghana for the 2 minutes on sir. Yeah, 7 previous on your working on the ballot, on the tickets. Hey, your running mate, Nana Kobuman. The men so are you Akunta. Ye kase. To me, I Yedema Kufuado, Yedema Mel, Yedema Mahama, Yedema John Adekum Kufo, and the Rollins, no Mudi. So BBI now to about for 4 times since 2012 to 2024. Well, it's President Mahama 4 times. Now, Dr. Bawumia was the first time he was meeting him on the ballot. So GDO can say in 2028, Mahama won't be on the ballot. But Dr. Bawumia, Yamia Adomia, the next ballot paper next one. Ghana for the show some because Papi and Yama pay Unimono. Yamono so Akunya no mamma. Come here, no num in Kayan, Unam Grasse, and Nam Crocus and Crocipua. Nipa Minu now tells them for show t-shirts. So 7 predators, other kind of crap. If that's what we say, Nippon, one more a Senekeke. And I thought about me a t-shirt. And you told me that you I've done a concert and then I made about me at your name. And I thought Mahama t-shirt. These 2 people are still advertising for people. No advertising for Mahama, no. Unconsciously, if you need Mahama won't be on the ballot in 2028. But they don't have to. But no Bawumia card, you know, go so advertising Bawumia said, Papa, when you're in 2028. So the Amako constituency, there's no constituency in Ghana t-shirts of Bawumia anymore. There's no electoral area in Ghana t-shirts of Bawumia anymore. And not mini billboards or billboards. Instead, they are saying that constituency, and I'm printing even 1,000 t-shirts. At the other time, I printed 600. Not 400, no, so it's a if you are more year for my Juma. So you have from 1 year, 5 years, Juma. Personally, the decision to support Bawumia is born out of some of these strategic reasons. That's notwithstanding. That is my opinion. That is some of the things I'll be sharing with the delegates as well. Although also an agent, it is a name supporter, Papa way, and answer opinion way. No, you're not social reasons, so you say, yeah, the choir, but we're not in the day. We are sharing opinion and why I believe that Dr. Bawumia presents a strategic choice for the NPP. We may disagree, but when we disagree, also not found into reasons. That is how we can build a party. If you beside me an okay friend, bench and ball, if you are seeing now coming from my tickets here, and only any idea, you did it, you have a bubble.
Na eno aso vetting no na eto say aspirants no.
I mean, NPP, telephone now, no creating a meaning. I don't think that this vetting committee but finding anything extraordinary, they are considered this will be acquaintance. Because they are all distinguished members of our party. And the Omuna Supi no, who should be any and the confidence. It gives me the sense to say to be also were comfortable. Dr. Bawumia believes that he gave good answers to the questions that he was asked. And also the minister have been to the vetting committee on why he believes he'll be his best prepared and the most formidable candidate for the NPP going into 2020 elections.
Ona masana obekọ no. What comments bi ya na nkofo bi enimum camp no ekeka se ba ko yese mo se aka 9 pe. And one say election bia ne dynamics nko enwo ene ekse mo kasa aka 9 pe and this was because ene say de enya de na wie. Ba ko so kra say one say oh party na kasa bo no modern na candidate na mo no modern. What things am we are not to say?
Well, first of all, aka 9 pe the it is not a policy. And it is not also a program of action. It is a wake-up call and a call to action. Apart from being on the dynamics, yes. Our control BC and our control social. That's what I mean. You have market at the banner when you're 40% and are 41%. Pass mark, let's say 50. In social, the whole results are by. You are sure baby, I want more home. They are very easy for you to fill in. Work on that weakness. Now they are copying to write another exam. It is different from also us. We are also setting the exam for the first time, and work on the anxiety. And emu is slow, and it's an how the feeling is different. The Akama Eternal, apart from Biano, it will move the counting start from one. But I'm not about to in terms of the challenges we face as a party and government, called the US of an many governments all over the world lost. The Akama for me, my understanding of it is that it is a clarion call. Say, instead of challenges that you go through now, it's near about 41%. With a little effort and push, this party can cross the dreaded 50%. You know, about in 2024, either the person was a die-hard party person in Sumo, a UMO, and Asenipano was a big fan of Dr. Bawumia, and I believe in the fact that Dr. Bawumia will make a good president. Into this how combined effort in Bumwa, it gives you that almost 42%. Now that the actual exam talk aha utinye, aha so improve upon it, aha so you see. We have our homework make one. That 9% when you have to get a 50% mark no, plus 1 mark. Namia Wadoma you should be able to cross. That may be there. Yet Omaimuha will be the keke across the election. The more you talk about your opponent's slogan, then that means you have been moved by the slogan. And that is why when NPP were talking about a 24-hour economy, I thought that we shouldn't have even spoken about it. Because the more you are talking about it, you're not but once your opponents are talking about K90, that is a winning slogan. One, make up for National Youth Organizer. They can't interest in their children. What kind of slogan?
Boys are breno.
Fantastic. And it's a new program. New policy. But maybe boys are brave by that boys are breno. It didn't come from you. It came from the ground. From the ground. The youth organizer then for Dentania friend Baba Tofik.
Baba Tofik.
Of the maybe near bon command or say, sister, media. Where's a brew? Where's a brenner? Yan Kenya, Hona, it's my day find it to me. It's shaking me. So, I'm something of Baba. No boys are there, okay, idiot. It can be a rallying call for Mantia to get up. The first Facebook page post I made was door to door. And this 10 minutes, not response, but maybe we say girls are bread. Come me born rap communities, ma. And me want to be one. I want to boys are bread, no. And the boys in Kwana bro, and me want to bread. Then I'm saying Kokra bread. But that boys are bread became a household slogan. And I knew Guru. And so, this idea and a boy, Akaida, boys are bread. So, kinds of song now.
I Kaida.
Obey Winnie is a song of the year. The April of the year.
Guru.
It's a comment. May pan and come on the other side, I would have left. I won't comment on the account because you are psychologically also telling your followers, as I'm Sam Okotroy and 41 and Unaya. Yama Kakaka home. Not say, year, between 9% now at the close. And for me, I feel meaning that if you buy the account, but no, they buy, I think it's a bono about. It is not a policy of Dr. Bawumia. It is not a program of Dr. Bawumia, but it's a psychological wake-up call. I say a party for to say, baby, with the little push and support. What they forget is that Mama an analogy. They say no only 2 T-shirts they are likely to wear after September 2025. That's also old John Mahama T-shirts and that's also old Bawumia T-shirts. These two people, they will never lock horns again on the ballot paper. Never. Come on, to be together. But okay, when I like this over Kwabatu. If you need a T-shirt, every election is about the future, not the past.
But I be at the Omni Babans no more day.
But
I be at the Omni